Right, here we are, day 3 of the challenge. Yay, you! I'm so excited. All right, if this happens to be your first day, great. When you have the chance, go back and check out the first 2 for some hip mobility and shoulder mobility. Today we're going to be a little more on our bellies. We're going to introduce some poses down on the mat, which I'm sitting on a blanket here. Make sure you've got some sort of blanket, a folded towel, or a small pillow. That might be helpful, and I'll show you as we go along. This is the PDF once again. Make sure you print this out. I'll put the link to this specific calendar down in the description below. It'll have all the upcoming practices. Let's get started. All right. Coming down all the way onto your belly, set your blanket aside for right now. Move these. We're going to come all the way down. All the way down. I always encourage floor practices. Rest your forehead. Down on your hands. And let your feet come to approximately the corners of the mat down below. And let your heels fall inward. So you're kind of resting on the inner sides of your feet. All right, this is known as Crocodile. Take a couple breaths here, allowing your body to begin grounding and centering, relaxing. Starting to slow down any fight or flight. And like I started to say a moment ago, I like to encourage floor practices because it's really important, the older we get, that we're still able to get up and down off the floor. Super important for the longevity of our life, for keeping that strength and mobility to the best we can. Take a few more breaths here. Notice how when you're breathing in and out, you might feel your belly press against the floor. There might be a softening. Again, these practices all have the power to give you feedback so that you can tune into different parts of your body in a way that benefits strengthening and feeling good. All right, one more round of breath. Take the biggest inhale so far. And exhale, start to pick up your head and start to bring your elbows. So you're down on your forearms, elbows come under the shoulders. Feel into this. How's this feel? Rock a little bit side to side. Just little movements. Okay. You notice your feet probably rolled over automatically to the tops of the feet. Now, as you're hanging out here, let's give some attention to the shoulders. Those shoulders we worked on in yesterday's practice. Notice how it's super easy. You see me dropping so that my shoulders are coming closer to my ears. Go ahead and do so with purpose, just so that you can feel the difference. And then very slowly press into your forearms and lift up. And now without actually moving your hands, pull backwards like you're trying to draw your mat towards you. See if that helps to open up your heart a little bit. Give some heaviness to the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes just a little bit to stabilize the low back. Beautiful. Slowly release down. Nice job. Let your one cheek rest for a couple breaths. Some nice back bends here to help counter our forward motion. Switch to the other cheek. When you stop and think about it, like, oh my gosh, we're doing the dishes, we're vacuuming, we're sitting at our laptops, we have our phone, we're driving in our cars, we're doing so much reaching forward that our bodies are trying to memorize more of a rounding shape during a time in our lives where it's really easy for our bodies to adapt that shape. Bring the chin back to center. Come back up onto forearms. We'll take one more Sphinx. And this is where that blanket or towel might come in handy. Slide it down. And you might need to fold it in a way that really feels more effective. It's going to hang out around your ribs, right around the low ribs. I'm going to play with it a little bit. Gives it a little more accessibility, a little more support. And then choose the variation that felt the best for you. Coming back into all those little micro tweaks, pressing into the palms. Go ahead and gently, with purpose, sink down just so you can feel it. And then press back up and open through the collarbones. Shoulder blades onto the back. Nice. We're going to come down and rest again. Take a cheek. And then the other. And then this time, as you bring your chin center, place your palms rather, out in front of you. And if it feels okay, just straighten your arms this time. It's a little deeper sensation there. Nice, come all the way down. Slide your right knee up alongside of you. Call this a half frog shape. And then slide that side back. And the left knee up. Nice gentle breathing here. Slide your left knee back, straight leg. And then bringing your hands along your sides. Right about that distance, take them off the mat and move the elbows over the wrists the best you can. The best you can. And then come up onto finger pads. So with the elbows doing the best they can to be over the wrists, toes, tops of the toes down on your mat, start to lift your heart. Lower down. We'll do that a few times. Lift the heart. Lower down. Lift the heart. And lower down. Place your forehead back on your hands. And then bend the knees. Sweep the legs a little side to side. Real gentle here. Real gentle here. Nothing super guided. Let the legs be a little bit floppy. Bring those legs back down. Beautiful. Okay, this time bringing the hands a little closer to the lower ribs, palms down, elbows looking back towards the feet. Curl up into a little baby back bend, also known as low cobra. Little baby back bend here. Maybe even play with lifting your hands. Try to keep your toes touching the mat. Really use the back muscles. Beautiful. Lower down. We'll do that one more time. Take a breath. Really keeps the tops of the toes, even that pinky toe, down on the mat. Lift the heart. Hover the hands for a little extra bonus. Beautiful. Now connect your hands. Take a big breath in. Push up. Ooh, you're strong. You're strong. And send your hips back towards your heels. It's called child's pose. Take your right arm and weave it under the left. Stretch your left arm out in front of you. And switch it around. Beautiful. Press up to a seat. You can sit on your knees or however it's comfortable. Come on up. And feel what naturally wants to show up in your body. A little shoulder roll, a little neck movement, a little cat-cow. And then take a breath. Notice the expansiveness. Maybe your energy came up a little bit. So many times it's not really the nap we need. It's to move our bodies. Don't forget. Go ahead and get that link down below. Print out the calendar and come back tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe so it's easy to find us. Thank you so much for joining. I'm super excited to have this journey going on with you. Leave me some comments below as to how you're feeling and what you are most enjoying. Thank you. Namaste.